Yapping.
Hello, this is Erica.
Edgar.
And Dave.
And we are the Yapping Schnauzers. We entertain with you yap-worthy stories we found around the web. Today, we were getting rested from coming back from New York and New Jersey. And I'm still really tired. I felt I didn't have enough sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And we cleaned up a little bit. And the laundry, the usual.
Yeah, it was a chill
stuff.
day today. And then, we went to Jean's party. Not party. We should celebrate in New York City, like stuff for her. Like whatever she wanted to do, which was mostly like anime stuff.
Yeah, she's in that phase now.
She's 13.
I know. She's growing up.
Oh, baby. And then Saturday we went for my nephew's thing, but it was like kind of short because we had to like go all the way to New Jersey from New York. And like their Airbnb was like a little bit deeper than I expected. But then afterwards, I know, that was
really?
like 10-15 minutes away. Yeah, it was like half an hour from our hotel. But then afterwards, we went to the American Dream Mall, and we didn't get lost, but we went to like the amusement park and in that huge pool.
How is it? I want to go.
It was very good. And then we were at a hot tub, remember?
Oh, that was really nice.
Like a half an hour, probably.
It was really, really nice.
I love the hot tub. I could stay there for a while.
Yeah, we did.
I was like,
Jean,
I would love it.
Yeah, Jean did not like it at the beginning.
Yeah,
she
Jean
was
was
like,
like,
I want to get out.
She was like, this is burning me.
Yeah, but then it feels really nice after.
Yeah, she liked it a lot.
I put my entire head.
Okay, I would not do that.
Yes,
It's like
I was
shoulder.
trying to tell him no, but
That's insane, Edgar. You
I
just
can
like
feel my brain boiling.
he said his headache was going away.
your brain's
Yeah.
being cooked.
More than it usually is, too.
Okay.
You're so funny.
But yeah, maybe, we should go there again. Mostly for just the hot tub.
Yes, I think something like a whole day thing, not just like a few hours, because it's like there's so much to do there and so much to see.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we didn't get to really look at anything much.
Yeah, but yeah, next time. I mean, like it's like not that far away from us.
I mean, but yes, it is.
No, like the mall.
The mall. Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant because it took 4-hour journey just to get back home.
Yeah, because we had to do the train from Grand Central to New Haven, and then we had to do the 1 hour car ride from where we are.
That's 4 hours. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it was a long journey back. That's why we're really exhausted. We came home at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and then I woke up at 7 a.m. to take out the dogs. Yeah, that was not.
Yeah, they missed us.
Yeah, they were very happy to see us. They were barking and jumping and being cute. They were happy that they were able to sleep in the bed once we came back.
Yeah.
They got tired of the living room. But yes, so now let's go back into it. And the first story is, am I the asshole for refusing to do Thanksgiving this year? I'm a 40 female and I have 6 sisters. Wow. My 2 older sisters are 44 and 47. And my 4 younger sisters are 38, 36, 34, and 32. We've always been a close-knit family, and for the past decade, I've been taking responsibility of hosting Thanksgiving at my house. I enjoy having everybody over, but it's a lot of work, especially since we all have 2 kids each. Oh my God, imagine that.
What? It's like 12?
We're literally only 5.
We're 2 kids each.
No, do we have kids?
Minus us. I mean, we have dogs.
We have 3 dogs. Okay, but it's not 2 kids.
But you guys don't have 6 sisters?
I know, exactly. We're only 4 and then 1 brother, but still. And then 2 of us don't have kids. So only 2 of them and him have 2 kids, actually. Well, Alex is going to have 3 kids now.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
3 kids. Oh, yeah.
We're so excited. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm excited because we only have nephews, except for Jean and Sophia. But now it's finally going to be a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm excited. I love it. I'm so excited to see all the little cute dresses and the cute little bows. Ugh. It's exciting. Anyways, let's go back to the story. It's totally sidetracked. I enjoy having everyone over, but it's a lot of work, especially since we all have at least 2 kids each and all in age group from 5 to 15. It's chaos, but joyful chaos. My husband helps out, but the majority of the planning, cooking, and organizing falls on me. This year, I decided I needed a break. Life has been hectic and I'm feeling burnt out between work, taking care of my kids, 10 and 11, and other responsibilities, I'm just not up to the task of hosting a big family gathering. So I suggested that one of my sisters take over hosting Thanksgiving this year. I brought this up in our family group chat, thinking it would be a reasonable request and it's plenty ahead of time. However, my two older sisters, Sarah, 47, and Emily, 44, were not happy with the idea. Sarah has a busy job in a smaller house, so she feels she can't accommodate everyone comfortably. Emily argued that she's been dealing with a lot of stress lately and doesn't have the energy to host. They both suggested that since I have been doing it for so long, I should keep the tradition going, especially since my house is the most spacious and I'm the one who knows how to do it right. My younger sisters were more understanding, but they also hesitated to take on the responsibility. My sister Jessica, 38, says she would be willing to help out more with the preparations if I hosted, but she wasn't confident about hosting the entire event herself. The other younger sisters offered similar compromises, but no one is willing to take on the full load. After some back and forth, I stood firm and said I really need someone else to hold this year. I suggested we could even make it a potluck to ease the burden, but Sarah and Emily were still upset. They accused me of being selfish and abandoning a family tradition that I have upheld for years. They argue that I'm the one with the most experience and that Thanksgiving just wouldn't be the same if I didn't host. Now, there's tension in the family, with my older sisters feeling like I'm letting them down. I feel like I've done my fair share over the years, and it's not unreasonable to ask for a break. But at the same time, I understand that my older sisters are also under a lot of pressure, and that hosting Thanksgiving is a big deal for our family. So, am I the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving this year after doing it for the past decade? Isn't that crazy?
Decade.
Oh.
But she does all the cooking and everything. Like
all the
everything.
Organizing, everything. She does it all. Her husband helps, but really.
That's not enough, though.
We'll do it. Yeah, it's pretty much her responsibility. Yeah.
She has to make all that food for that amount of people. It's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people.
But I like that potluck idea. Why don't people just bring like their own dish and that's it?
Yeah,
I feel like that would be
easier.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she said ETA. The second oldest, Emily, handles Christmas. So I feel like it's a total fair that she don't want to do both. So at least Emily has an excuse as that, she doesn't want to do Christmas and Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't cook, though. She hires a catering company, but it still takes a lot to take on regardless. So yeah, I think the potluck idea was good. I just don't understand why nobody wants to do it. Like, it's too much of a big responsibility.
It's probably just like the number of people, and then no one wants to cook that much food or clean afterwards.
The cleaning part, oh my
That's
god,
a lot, especially with that many kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I understand why, but like, still, I mean, she's been doing it for a decade. It's time for a change, at least, or somebody to help her out.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what the top comment says. Hold on 1 second. So the top comment is not the asshole. Thanksgiving is a lot of work. Your sisters are using tradition as a tool to manipulate you into doing a lot of work without any reciprocity. I think you've been too nice. Lay it out frankly. Either the work of hosting Thanksgiving becomes more equitable, or you're never hosting your sisters again. Yeah, that's a lot. It's very expensive, and nobody's like helping her. It's crazy to me. Mm-mm. I would think that, if somebody cooks, you give them, half, like you split it in between everybody so you could pay for the food. I think that's more reasonable, especially because with that big a family. But there is an update. It says, so the sisters and I got together on Friday night and had a good talk. I may not have a mini breakdown on them. On Saturday, Emily called the company that she uses for catering at Christmas, and they are going to do the Thanksgiving for us. Still happening at my house, but they are like the full service catering too. They come and set everything up, are there for the service of the food, and then they take everything down. Sarah, Emily, and I are going to split the cost, and since I normally don't split Christmas costs with them because I did Thanksgiving, I will now split Thanksgiving costs with them. This Christmas costs with them. This will be how we proceed moving forward. Well, that's a really good idea. So now they're splitting everything, and now they don't have to worry much about food. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate the helpful comments and support. I feel like such a weight has been lifted. I know there are some going comments about the younger sisters, why they don't contribute the cost. The answer is that pretty simple. They are less established in their career or single income households due to stay-at-home parenting. They help in a lot of other ways in a day-to-day life, and we 3 older sisters really don't mind paying the bill for the holidays. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah, I think this is a good idea. They actually were able to figure it out, and now she has a whole less stress to think about.
Yeah, I think he's just like OP was like probably frustrated when he first made the post, but now like he's like a lot better. I think they all like handled it like pretty responsibly.
Yes, they needed to have that talk because her making all that food by herself was just not going to be it.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing that they came into an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're gonna read the second one.
Yeah, the next story is called "Am I the Asshole for Disinviting My Daughter to Thanksgiving when she won't host Thanksgiving?" Throwaway. In our family, holidays are rotated. So one person hosts the 4th of July, another hosts Christmas, and another hosts Thanksgiving, and etc. This way, no one is constantly hosting, and it makes it fair for everyone. This post is about my middle daughter, Clara. Clara has always been skipping her host duties. When it gets to her, she has an excuse why she can't host. It ranges from usually goes along the lines of stress or she is too busy. This results in our family members to pick up her holiday. It is frustrating and multiple people have talked to her about this. She bailed on hosting Easter but promised me that she would do Thanksgiving and we swapped holidays. At the time, I made it very clear she needed to stay true to her word, and if she dumped it on someone else, she wouldn't be going to Thanksgiving. It usually gets dumped on me. Anyways, I called her asking if she wanted me to bring a dessert board for Thanksgiving. She told me that she could not host because she had just moved into her home. She moved in July, and it was way too messy to host. I told her she could clean since it was just a few weeks away, and she told me she can't. I don't know if the other kids can host it. Well, one could, but she is doing Christmas, and it's not fair at all to her. I informed everyone it would be my place this year. It would be at my place this year. I also informed everyone that Clara is not invited this year to Thanksgiving. Clara was pissed when I told her this, and we got into a huge argument. She thinks I am a big jerk. My other kids are split. 2 of them are happy since they are tired of picking up her slack when this happens, while the others think this is too far. So, outside opinion, am I the asshole? I think he's fair, like punishing like the sibling in that way, because I guess it's like to get to that point, she's probably been doing this for like years, like for a long, long time. What do you guys think?
It's hard because I completely understand that she has not been taking responsibility for years, and she keeps saying yes, I will do it, and then backs out last minute every single time, and then at the last minute somebody else has to pick up their slack, which is not okay. I think eventually people get tired, no matter how much family you are. I think it's very irresponsible of her. But I don't know about disinviting her.
I don't know. I would still invite her. I'd be mad at her, but like she's still part of the family, you know? Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
Maybe he's just like frustrated because like I think it'd be better if like she gave like a lot of notice, but if it's like too last minute, it could be annoying, especially if it happens all the time.
At least like ask for help if you can't like do all of it, like host all of it. You know, I don't know.
Or
like
help.
Mm-hmm.
Just help a little bit. Like, oh, I can't like host the whole thing, but like, or I can only like do a couple things that I don't have time to do the other stuff or whatever. But that thing about where she moved, because like that was her excuse, and she moved in July, and she couldn't do Thanksgiving because her house was a mess. So you're telling me your house was a mess for like months?
5 months.
But, like, that's insane. Yeah. Like, the excuse is like,
it's
you know,
ridiculous.
you're lying. Yeah.
There's no way. It takes you 5 months to clean.
No.
Your house that you moved into.
Maybe that specific excuse was like what triggered him.
I don't know, but it looks like there's also been comments about OP responding to some things, but it looks like they have tried giving her like certain dishes or something to bring, and she still doesn't do that. So it's not even that she can't host, it's just that she doesn't want to do anything at all and just wants to bask in everybody's
that's so annoying,
the stuff they bring and do. Yeah,
it's just like she just like shows up just to show up. Yeah, that's it.
No responsibility taken. Yeah, so I think it's hard. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think that it was fair for her to get uninvited?
Yeah, it's fair, but yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that he's the asshole for uninviting her, but
yeah, I
also don't want to say that she's in the wrong for being given a consequence for her actions.
Yeah, I think it's a 50-50. If she would have done better, this wouldn't have got this far. But I think, in a way, it's kind of good for her to learn. Like, there's consequences for you not doing the things you say you're going to be doing, and then just showing up and not bringing anything while everybody does the work.
Mm-hmm. Maybe in Christmas she'll do something. She'll be like, damn, they didn't invite me in for Thanksgiving. That means they might not invite me for Christmas. Let me, like, step up my game and do something. I don't know. Like,
I feel like that's unlikely.
Yeah, she probably was not going to show up ever again. She's going to be... she's gonna abandon all her family.
And just own her.
She probably don't want to come back no more.
And she's like, I'm even better. Whatever. That's work for me.
Yeah, this one's hard. I honestly don't know. I don't think he or she is the asshole for this inviting her. But
I mean, like, they're family, but yeah, it's like a little bit hard. I don't want to say he's not the asshole, but also. He could maybe because you're supposed to like forgive your family for most things. Mm-hmm. Like the holidays isn't like that big of an issue.
But it happens every year, and she does the same.
And that's the only reason why like I don't want to say that he's like an asshole because like if it happens all the time, this sister has this issue.
And they give
like
her
annoying.
A bunch of chances to just bring dishes or certain things she can do instead of hosting the whole thing, and she still cannot do it. So I honestly don't think he's the asshole, and the majority vote was not the asshole. So
yeah,
I don't think he's the asshole at all. Do you guys want to hear the top comment?
Yeah, let's hear what people are saying.
So I said edit after seeing OP's response, not the asshole. Info: have you ever had a conversation about coming to a compromise or seeing why Clara is so adamant about not hosting? For example, do the rest of you have spouses that can help while Clara is single? Does she have a small children while the rest don't? Or maybe Clara just has the personality where hosting is rough on her. If I were you, I would have this honest conversation and see what the middle ground can be. For example, in my family, my parents always host for the holidays because they have the biggest, nicest home. And because they live near other people they like to invite. But my sister and I often go over for a few days early, do the cleaning, the shopping, and cooking, and make things as easy on my parents as possible. And when they're outside guests, we take on the role for hosting duties. I'm just surprised that you jump to ostracizing Clara from the holidays without figuring out a way to help her contribute without hosting. And she's only willing to take in all the aspects. That's one issue. If the only thing she's not willing to give is hosting, though, if you love her and want to spend time with her, wouldn't you want to at least try to figure out something? And so OP responded, I asked, and she claims that she wants to host. We have asked her to bring things before, but she also does not do that. None of the kids are married. One does have long-time girlfriend, but everyone is on their own. No kids, and she doesn't have a personality that would make it difficult to host. So, yeah, definitely not the asshole. She has no excuse.
No.
There's no excuse for her not to host or bring a side dish or anything. She has no responsibilities.
At least buy something if you don't have time to make anything.
I know,
Like,
easy.
anything. Just
Like,
go
you
to
can
the
go to
store,
Costco.
get something,
Get a
and
pie.
just bring
put
it.
in the-
Yeah.
Get
in the-
Popeyes.
Something. Popeyes.
What?
Did you say Popeyes?
Yeah.
He just wanted Popeyes. That's
No.
It's cheap though, and it's like really good.
No.
They're so funny.
Yeah.
Edgar be the type to be like, I brought Popeyes. And everybody's just like, huh? Like, what you mean?
Everyone's gonna celebrate.
No.
No, I was talking about a pie. You get it, or you
Yeah,
made
the
it,
pie,
you just put
yeah.
it in the
Popeyes
oven.
are the best pies.
I love how he got
I'm so-
Popeyes out of pie.
Yeah.
I'm just hungry.
You
just ate, dude.
Oh my
I can
goodness.
eat some more.
You could eat after.
You're always hungry.
So the next one is, am I the asshole for not going to Thanksgiving over the dishes? This weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving. I, 29 male, live in the United States, but my stepmom is Canadian, and her mom always comes down from BC for the weekend to celebrate with a feast for my mostly American family. To be honest, my step-grandma's cooking is not good. She is the most passive-aggressive person I have ever met. Every year, she makes such a big deal about how much work she wants to put into her bland-ass food and expects endless praise for her efforts. But I digress. Every year at Canadian Thanksgiving, my husband and I are asked to do the dishes. It's fine, we don't mind. But the hard part is that we are guests. If we are the only people ever expected to help. At first, it was like, okay, we are the youngest, so that's why. But in the past few years, my stepmom's nieces and nephews are all in the early 20s were there, and after dinner went into the hot tub. Meanwhile, if I'm playing with my nephew, I don't get to see much. I hear from the kitchen my step-grandma say loudly, if only someone could help me with the dishes. And of course, my dad comes over and says, hey, can you guys help her with the dishes? I'm just sick of being the only ones expected to help. This is our second year living in a different city, and about a month ago, they asked if I was coming. I told them I wasn't sure and later told them I wasn't. They offered to pay for our flights, and I still said I couldn't make it. Made up an excuse, but really, it's the dishes. Again, I don't mind doing them. Just sick of being the only people expected to help out while everyone else is socializing and hanging in the hot tub. I've talked to my brothers, both older. One agrees with me, and the other thinks that that's a stupid idea. So I am wondering, am I the asshole?
First of all, she can't write.
No.
we had to like re-record like the middle of the of that story like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, it was that comma was messing me up.
Yeah.
It still threw me off at the end.
Yeah,
We
the end.
people.
Yeah,
Who's we
being the
people?
only people expected. No.
That was
But yeah,
hard.
otherwise, I think she's like reasonable to not want to come because of dishes and stuff. I mean, it's like sort of a small reason, but also like
No, it's the principle. Like, why is everybody not helping, but
Yeah, it's like
Just
everybody's
that-
having fun.
grandma makes them help?
That's so dumb. No. I'd be mad. I'd be
feel
like,
like-
you do the dishes. I'm gonna go in the hot tub.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're singling them out, and that's why she's frustrated about it.
Yeah.
And I don't blame her. I would be upset too. I'm like, there's, at first she thought it was because they were younger, but now they have younger nephews and nieces, so why can't they do the dishes? Like, it's crazy, yeah. So I don't blame her. I don't think she's the asshole at all.
No.
So the top comment says, not the asshole. Shame on your siblings for not offering to help. It's fine to help out every once in a while, but for you guys to be the cleanup squad each time, not cool. And y'all are being taken advantage. And shame on the step-grandma for making bland food.
yeah, the grandma is
I'm
the
like,
real
she know how
asshole.
to cook.
No, she can't cook. She was
No.
saying she's very passive-aggressive and her food is really bland, but she expects to have praise for her efforts all
Please.
the time.
She probably don't even put salt.
Bro.
It's just like just plain, like out of the package, and just that's it. So you get a turkey and then you just put it in the oven. That's it.
That's
Gourmet.
disgusting.
Like put some seasoning, something.
Flavor.
Yeah, flavor.
So sazon.
Exactly. Lots of it. I'll get you a pack. Use the pack. Thank you.
All right, so yeah, we agreed that she is not the asshole at all.
Nope. The next story. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my brother bring his girlfriend to Thanksgiving after she disrespected my wife? I, a 31-year-old male, am married to Lily, a 30-year-old female. My brother Josh, 29 male, recently started dating Lindsay, 27-year-old female. And while she's been polite at family events, Lily feels Lindsay has made some passive-aggressive comments. For example, at a recent barbecue, Lindsay said it was selfish that Lily and I wasn't planning to have kids anytime soon. Lily felt uncomfortable, but I didn't say anything at the time. Another incident that happened at a family dinner when Lindsay remarked, "I'm surprised you two are so happy with our kids. You must be really good at being selfish." And Lily was hurt by this comment, and it made her feel like Lindsay was judging our life choices. Most recently, at a birthday party, Lindsay made a comment about Lily's career, saying, "It's cute that you're working part-time with no kids, while Josh and I are really focusing on our careers." Lily was annoyed, but didn't say anything because she didn't want to start drama. Thanksgiving is at our house this year, and when Josh asked if he could bring Lindsay, I told him I prefer if she didn't come. I explained that some of her comments had made Lily feel disrespected, and I didn't want that to ruin the holidays. Josh got upset and said I was being petty. He argued that I was overreacting and that Lindsay was just being honest, but I stood my ground. Now Josh says he won't come if Lindsay isn't invited, and my parents are caught in the middle. My mom thinks I'm being too harsh, but I feel like I'm just standing up for my wife. Am I the hassle for refusing to let my brother bring his girlfriend to Thanksgiving?
No. Absolutely not.
That's actually mean. Why would you say that to a person? Does Lindsay have kids? Why doesn't she have kids?
I know, they're not
Why
mentioning the
are you-
kids.
Why are you judging people for not having kids?
I would have been like, why are you having kids then? Like,
Yeah, like, where's your village?
oh, not the village.
Yeah, I think it was just disrespectful. Why is she judging her for her life choices? Everybody does their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bothering you. You're not paying for her. You're not doing anything for her. Why does it matter what she's doing?
Oh my god, I cannot. I feel like she's like, oh, like if she's like better than her, because she's like when she was mentioning about the careers, like, oh, me and him are focusing on our careers, and like if she's not doing anything,
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's crazy.
like if you're not doing anything, why don't you have kids? Like you have time for kids, girl. That's crazy.
Yeah, not okay. The top comment says, "Not the asshole, but I'm not sure why you are hiding behind Lily. 2 out of the 3 examples you give, Lindsay's talking about both of you, but somehow only Lily is offended. Say you don't like being called selfish either. And honestly, in no defense, I think when most people are rude, they mean it. If someone says I am selfish in my career, skew, it's actually worse if they mean it, i.e., it's honesty. And if they are saying it for some petty point scoring reason, if Lindsay really believes that what she is saying, then she needs to equivocate if she needs to interact with you socially."
These people on Reddit have such big vocabulary.
Apparently.
I don't even know if they use that word right.
I don't even know what that is.
Maybe we're illiterate.
Maybe. Wait, let's ask.
That's too big of a
Hey,
word.
Alexa, what's equivocate definition?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the word equivocate means to use ambiguous language so as to conceal the truth or avoid committing oneself.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just say that instead. Like being ambiguous.
Okay.
Yeah, ambiguous is, I like that better word.
Then equivocate.
It's a longer word.
To that.
What?
Okay,
Alexa.
Go home.
Go home.
We can tell we all have Alexa, so we know what we're saying. Yeah, there's no reason for that. I think she just stepped out of line. And the fact that I feel like the boyfriend, the husband, is not like,
I don't know. Yeah, dating. Yeah.
yeah, there doesn't like feel offended. I guess he doesn't care what she thinks, but still, like, she shouldn't
I'd be like,
stuff.
girl.
When she said
shut
that,
your
I was like, what?
I'm saying what Jean said. Shut your mouth.
Exactly. The audacity of people. Yeah, she's definitely not the asshole. I would be pissed off too. All right.
And then, we have one more story left.
Yes, this is the last one. And
Bring
it's
us
called...
home.
Huh?
Bring us home.
Oh, yeah, I'll try. Emma the asshole for refusing to host Thanksgiving after my sister handed out a family code of conduct contract. This happened recently, and I'm still baffled. For context, I, 32 female, have hosted Thanksgiving for my family every year since I moved into my house 5 years ago. It's always a little messy and chaotic, but that's part of the charm, right? This year, my sister, 29 female, decided she wanted to help bring some order to the gathering. At first, I thought she just meant coordinating who would bring what dishes or helping with the cleanup. Instead, she showed up at my house last week with printed copies of what she called Family Code of Conduct. She handed these out and insisted everyone read and sign them before attending Thanksgiving. Some highlights included a rule against overlapping conversations at the dinner table, with suggesting for taking turns like a respectful debate club.
Bro.
Second, a ban on political or controversial topics, with her as the final arbiter of what was too heated. Third, a dress code of a smart casual because holiday photos should reflect well on the family.
Oh.
Yeah. Fourth, assigned seating that she claimed was based on optimal personality compatibility.
Okay, that one's insane.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
And that's just some of the highlights. There was more. And that's crazy. And she wanted them to sign it. Oh, okay. She was completely serious. When I laughed and said, "You can't be serious," literally that's what I would do.
Like what?
That's literally what I would say. She accused me of not taking her efforts to improve family dynamics seriously. I told her I wasn't going to enforce a code of conduct at my house, and that if she wanted to micromanage Thanksgiving, she could host it herself. She doubled down, saying I was being ungrateful and unstubborn. I canceled hosting, and now the family is mad at me. My mom thinks I should have just humored her for the day, while my brother, 35 male, is refusing to go anywhere unless no one tries to draft a holiday constitution. I'm torn. Was I wrong for standing my ground, or should I have let her run the day to keep the peace?
Well, you should have ran it then. The one that made that contract or whatever.
Yeah, we're praising the asshole.
what?
But yeah, I want to see the rest of this list because, like, that's so funny. Like, everyone takes turns.
No overlapping.
yeah.
No politics.
No dress code.
The dress code is insane.
I would sign it and then come in rags. I'd be like,
that'd be
like,
so
this I'm
funny.
reflecting the family now.
What is she gonna do if I sign it and I don't listen to it? Is she gonna print it or something?
She gonna sue me?
Like, girl, even this is my own house.
She's gonna be like, you have to get out of the house.
You're making rules for my house? Dude, you're the one that's coming to my house. You need to follow my rules. What do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot. That's actually insane.
That is insane. Wait, you should look in to see if they have the rest of the,
They get
of the list.
personality. What? Not everybody has the same personality. Okay. I
No,
can't.
they seek by optimal personality compatibility. So, like, I don't know what that means. I think
Just people that have in common.
Yeah,
I guess
like
whoever
they're
she wants to
similar.
sit with.
Yeah, well, she has apparently she's the ones on the side is too hot topic to discuss and which topic is okay.
Like, we can talk whatever we want.
What
I
do you
can
mean?
sit wherever I want. It's like she's about. I feel like one of the rules is like limited food, 1 piece per person. No,
It'd be that
no
crazy.
double. What is that called?
Double dipping.
Or like, what's that? When you serve yourself twice. Not doing that. 1 plate per person.
You can't even look at her wrong. Don't even stare at me.
No intense eye
five
contact.
seconds.
You gotta ask. You gotta ask to use the bathroom. Like, dude, what?
You must announce your bathroom if you're going number 1 or number 2.
Exactly. Like, you gotta like say every single detail.
Yeah, this is unreasonable. I'm sorry. Not the asshole at all. I do not blame her for being like, no, I'm not dealing with
You should do that on Thanksgiving
Well,
as like a joke,
Make a
and then
note,
just like
rules.
watch everybody's face. Like,
Everybody
huh?
would be in shock.
Like,
They'd be like,
what?
what? Wait,
You have
what?
to make sure it's in Spanish.
Spanish version.
Yeah. So they can
Google
understand.
Read it in English.
No.
Because remember, Brianna has to. She needs English. And
Oh right, I forget.
then it's just translated.
And then for Jane, you need Japanese.
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 That's funny.
So yeah, this was posted like 7 hours ago, so it's pretty recent. I don't see any other. I would have loved to hear the whole list because that is hilarious. The top comment says, "Just host your brother." LOL.
That's funny.
That's a good one. This is literally a live action of reaction to this comment because I did not read this. Tell everyone else that if they're happy about the code of conduct, they're free to attend your sister's house. However, you will not be hosting. Exactly. I love that.
Yep.
I love host your brother.
Who's your brother?
They get this big dinner. I wouldn't mind that. More food for me and leftovers.
Stop.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's unreasonable. And the parents are on her side too.
Shake my head.
That makes no.
I was just humor her. You say that now, but then when she gets crazy for you guys signing in, doing the opposite.
That's gonna be crazy. Cause like, what if like that whole thing goes through and then like nobody really listens to it? She's gonna be like on everybody's,
Yeah, she's gonna be like, you signed it.
She's gonna be so pissed.
You promised. You this and that.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Wait, no, you can't say that. No, you gotta leave. You gotta do this. You gotta, girl,
No, that's
You
too much
Adult
for me.
timeouts for all of you.
go sit in the corner and look at the wall.
That's too much micromanaging.
Like, dude,
I know, like you're not at work. You're at Thanksgiving dinner.
exactly. Like, relax.
Yeah.
Don't stress yourself out. Why you're literally wasting time by creating a contract?
Yes.
For
I think this is
what?
ridiculous.
We should do it 1 year.
What?
We should do it now.
Oh,
We should be
yeah.
like, as a joke, be like, I know you'll get the dirtiest looks, especially from your mom, because your mom has like her expressions are like they're so like known that you can tell right away.
You
Like,
pissed her off, yeah.
Yeah.
She'd be like, ¿qué le pasa a esta?
yeah, she like right away.
You had to sign it.
She'd be like, ¿qué es esto?
Give her a pen, make a whole list of like 30 different things or something. I don't know. Or you know those like long ass papers that are like you just keep
Yeah.
rolling and rolling and rolling, and at the end you gotta sign it. Dude, that'd be kind of funny.
She would be like, what is going on? What is this?
It's like no laughing.
How do you think the rest of your family would react?
I don't know, honestly.
I
My
feel like
brother
the
would be
people that
like,
yeah.
this is a
She's like,
joke.
what? He'd be like, what? I don't know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Becky would be like, with her face. And then Paulina would be like, probably just like, and then your mom would just say something. That's how I
Yeah, and my
see
mom
it.
would be like, mira, Marco.
Yeah, she
¿qué
would
es esto?
definitely say something.
Yeah, they're cute. No, but I really do hope that everyone has an amazing Thanksgiving and has, quality time with their family and gets to enjoy yummy food and get a food coma. And hopefully the food is not bland.
Yeah.
Just bring seasoning in your pocket just in case.
A little hot sauce up in there.
some salt and pepper at least.
Exactly.
Yeah, a little bit of salt and pepper. A little bit of seasoning at least. And we'll see you next week. And thank you for joining us.